What's up, guys? Today doing a video pertaining to the Google Wi-Fi system. So I forgot I deleted my old Google account and my YouTube channel, so all of that stuff was linked, and I went to get into the router, and lo and behold, that account does not exist no more. So this one does not have the button on the back. It does, however, have a little thing here, and it says press here, and you gotta hold that. So what you're gonna do first, and I'll show you on another pod, but this is my main one and I was just fucking around with it. You're gonna pull the power out, you're gonna press here, you're gonna feel that button go in, you're gonna plug that power in, and you're gonna wait, and we will take a look at this on another one, but it's gonna flash a very bright white. You're going to hold that in for about 10 seconds, and then it's going to go to blue. After it goes to blue, just leave it sit. Process takes roughly about 10 minutes, and you're going to see a solid darker blue, and then it's going to go out, and it's just walk away and wait for about 10 minutes. So this one now I'm hoping is ready. You got that slow pulsating blue, and I went into my Wi-Fi connections here, and it says set up A6290, and we're gonna get to that and set that up in a second. But let's first take a look at another one so I can get that one going. All right, so you can see this one's been unplugged, and what you're gonna do is hold this button here. You can hear that click. Then you're going to plug that in. There's the white. Now you're going to wait 10 seconds. Now, as soon as you see that, that thing is going to do a process. So we're just going to leave that sit. I'm not going to show you the other one. We're going to go back out and we're going to start setup. Alright, so what you're going to do is go to the Google Play Store, you're going to download Google Home, and I already have that installed, so we're going to open that up. It's going to click Get Started, and then you can give your home, whatever name you want to. Alright, so after you name that, you're going to wait for that to load. And then I'm not going to enter my personal details. Continue without address. Now it's going to look for your devices, and then it's going to say Google Wi-Fi found, and we're going to click. It's also says set up a different device. No, so we're going to click next, and then it's going to ask you to scan the code. So that code is going to be on the pod itself. Does not matter which pod you use. So if you have 3 or 4 of them, you're just going to make sure that you're putting the one next to your modem. So we're going to click scan code, and then I'm going to click while using this app. And then I'm not going to show you this part, but there is a code on the bottom of your Google Wi-Fi. All right, so after you scan that, it's going to check all that. You're going to click next. It's checking network connection, and at this point you're going to want to plug your Ethernet cable from your router into your pod. Okay, so I waited a little too long, and it says the modem isn't giving your Wi-Fi point a internet connection, and it's a common issue, can be fixed with the full network set. So all we're going to do is click restart Wi-Fi and modem, and then let's click get started. That's okay. So we're going to unplug the modem. All right, so then you're going to unplug this one as well. Now all we're going to do is click next. All right, so now all we're doing is waiting. You're going to keep everything unplugged until this runs its course. All right, so now we're going to replug the power into the modem, but don't plug it into the pod. Once you got that plugged in, you're going to click next. It's just notifying you to keep your Wi-Fi point disconnected. We're going to click next. All right, so now it tells you to reconnect power to the Wi-Fi point. So all you're going to do is plug, let's see, it says plug power cable back into the Wi-Fi point. Wait 20 seconds for it to power on. The light will turn on when ready. So we got that plugged in, and that should turn a bright white. So we're going to click next, and then it says ready for setup. Wi-Fi point now has an internet connection. Now let's get your Wi-Fi network up and running. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click continue, and you can see that pod is kind of flashing. Searching for devices, and it says connect to device. Home will use a temporary Wi-Fi network to connect to the device. You want to connect that, and you're going to have to click agree to here, and then it's going to ask you where this is. So I'm going to select living room, and I'm going to click next. Wi-Fi name it what you want. So it's going to ask you to create a Wi-Fi password, and then you're going to click next. It's going to ask you to turn on the Wi-Fi point usage status. I'm going to say no thanks to that. And then it's going to ask you about cloud services. No thanks to that. It's going to create your Wi-Fi network now. And then you're going to be asked save your Wi-Fi networks to your phone. Click next. It's going to finalize your network, and now it says setting up multiple devices. Looks like you have a 3-pack. So I do have a 3-pack, but before we move on to that, I have another pod that I have to reset. All right, so I have everything, all the pods reset. We're going to click next, and then it says place your Wi-Fi point. Wi-Fi points work best when they are. I already did that, so we're going to click next, and then it says plug in your Wi-Fi points. I already did that. We're going to click next. It's looking for devices now, and then nearby devices. So we have Google Wi-Fi, and we're going to click this one. So we're going to click next. And then you're going to agree to the terms, and then you're going to select where the first Wi-Fi one is. Well, the second one really. So I'm going to say, so I'm pretty sure this one's going to be the bedroom. Not really 100% on that. So we'll click next. All right, so it's going to say adding Wi-Fi point to your Wi-Fi network. All right, so now we'll do the same for the third. Okay, so now you're going to repeat it on the third pod, and if you're like me, you got a 50-50 shot, and I fucked it up. So the one downstairs, I named bedroom, so hopefully we can rename it. So you're going to click next to do the last one. It's going to, look for it, and it's going to go through all this, and then we'll try and rename it. So we're going to click yes, agree, and then this one is actually in the bedroom, so I'm going to name it basement, and then I'm going to have to try and swap it. All right, then it's going to ask you want to set up another Wi-Fi device, and I'm going to press not now, and then testing mesh connection, test complete. And now we got great connection on both of them. We're going to click done. Wi-Fi is ready. Okay, so you can clearly see what is what here, but we need to rename this. All right, so to rename this, what you're going to do is tap basement, and then you're going to tap the gear icon, and then the name. We don't want that, so we're going to rename it to bedroom, and I'm just going to name it 1 so I know what's that, or what is what. We're going to click save, and we're going to back out of here, and then we're going to do the same for bedroom, but now we're going to name that basement, click save, and then we're going to come to this one, click that, and we're just going to take that bedroom out, click save. Now the pods are completely right.